stupid. So stupid. Shouldn't have taken this. Shouldn't have taken this this mission. I lose strange meat. That's fine. Shouldn't even be carrying it at all anyway. I don't know why this is down, chat. There shouldn't be. I mean, I've set it for 5 seconds, so I don't know why it's taking so long. Right. On with the patrol. We only got 8 heads. We're going to get 8 times 60, which is nice at least, plus 270. So we're not that we're getting paid nothing for this. But it certainly isn't worth the loss of 4 troops. God. This game, man. Breaking my balls over here. We need a temple. Souls definitely doesn't have it. And I need somewhere where I can get a decent price for these amber shards. Just bear in mind, pretty much anything we run into, unless it's thugs, is going to need to be pulled into a patrolling group to help us. Otherwise, it's just too dangerous. Yeah, unfortunately, you kind of have to go back to easier missions, because what I should have been doing, instead of accepting this house-affiliated 1 skull, I should have kept doing grey 1 skull missions up to the point where everybody on the front line is like level 5 or 6, 4, 5 or 6. As shield expert, you have heater shields up front. You have guys on the back line with 2-handed axes that can break shields for the guys on the front line to go to work on. Then you can start doing house affiliated 1 skulls and grey 2 skull missions. Even then you got to be careful. The whole time you have to keep being super defensive, making sure you don't lose anyone. Because as soon as you lose someone, it sets you back. Because you're not yet at the point where you can earn enough, where you can buy someone that is skilled enough to slot in at like a level 4 or 5, because they're so expensive. So you kind of have to play super defensive until you have a team that's skilled enough to be able to do rewarding enough missions that if you take losses, you can just replace them with skilled enough soldiers so you don't have to grind again. It's quite a balancing act. Okay, now, ironically, we do actually want to get into at least 1 more fight. Because we don't have enough heads to hand in for the bounty to make this mission worth our while. Nice, we can at least sell our amber. Wonder if I shouldn't just buy this lamellar armor. No, that was a waste. It was for the backline. Oh, I could have just picked up anything. Okay, well, we have it now. So how is everybody for hit points and armor? Armor full, hit points pretty much full. Obviously, Tattoo Devil is quite hurt. We'll put him in the center of the stack and see if we can't find a temple for him. Okay, no, 1 to 2 days, 1 to 2 days. Nah, he'll be fine. They also the most minor injuries. Orgulda, thanks for the follow. Your mother was a hamster, your father smelt of elderberries. God. I like to keep guys in reserve for exactly this situation. Like, look at how hurt Tattoo Devil is. If I had a healthy reserve, I could just switch him out and let Tattoo Devil, rather than having to spend money on treating his wounds, he could just sit in the reserves and let the medical supplies heal him up. I mean, if I had more money, I would hire another person on and then, you know, have him be our first reserve. But I don't see any. Now we're faced with a choice. Do we spend the next 5 days just running between Grollfest and Jadawall trying to get into another fight to make it worth it, or do we go hand in the mission now and just cut our losses? But considering it's a house affiliated 1 skull, I think we just hand it in and cut our losses. Go back to doing grey 1 skulls. That's doubly disappointing because the state that our team was in, we were so close to being able to farm all of these here, but now that's set us back. Hey, that's Battle Brothers. Game is hard. Why I love it. It'll make it all the more satisfying once I get to the super late game and start kicking ass. Man. But looking at my current lineup in terms of reserve, I've got one archer. I want another archer so that I can have 2 archers and then everyone else frontline or pikemen guys, swap them out. Eventually the goal is to get 14, so I've got 6 shield bearers, 6 pikemen and 2 archers. And then depending on what I'm fighting, I'll just swap the archers in or out. Not worth it, too difficult. Here you go. We'll keep our eye out. If I can pick up a poacher for like 400 gold, he's a decent candidate to be an archer. Before I do that though, let's just check my level 1s. I mean, none of my level 1s really have any sort of proclivity for being an archer, do they? No. You want to see guys that have stars and better stats than this. I mean, you could say Grimold, maybe make him an archer, but starting with 30, he's only got 1 star there. 51 is pretty good. You know what, should I make him an archer? He's likely to get like 3 or 4 ranged skill every level. Being a Houndsmaster, I want him to be an archer. Okay, let's make him an archer. Yeah, let's make him an archer. He's going to be a crap archer for a very long time, but then again, most of my archers are generally pretty crap. Who here has the highest attack value? 47, 50, 51, 50. I do need another pike to give to Egil, but that can wait. Well, hang on, that's 90 points of armor, whereas this is 95. Want my best armor on the flanks. Weakest armor right in the middle, or on the archers rather. And being an archer, you must not have your vision obscured. We'll have to find you a coif. God. Generally on equipment, like right now, my main priority in spending money is, because I've got a fairly decent team, most of my money now is going to go towards buying heater shields for all of the front line. Look at this 24 melee skill, 26, but that's just because Skalda, I think, has pretty high, melee stats. Like the difference between a heater, so 24, 22, 28. Hang on, what am I missing? It's an extra +5, but it's not just the +5 melee defense. It's the durability, 32 durability. Whereas these round shields only have 24, and when you get shield specialist, then a heater shield can take 2 or 3 strikes from an orc. Yeah. So in terms of priorities, it'll be heater shields for the front line, and then Dane axes for the back line. So instead of using these bullhooks, we'll use the 2-handed Dane axes. Then the guys at the back there, they just step forward, smash the shield, and then the guys on the front line just chop them up. Okay, let's get back to work. We need Grey 1 skull missions. Three skull? I don't think so. I don't think so very much. You need that one helmet repaired. Might have to sell these flails. That's money just sitting in the inventory that I could, potentially use in a more efficient way. Let's go do the Grosholz, Tannenweiler, Ogner run. I'll keep hitting the smaller villages. They're less likely to have house-affiliated missions. Whew. I also think it's going to be worth, once we get... probably... Hell, I could do it now. I think when I should explore all through here, because if we get lucky you can find another village that isn't house-affiliated. And you can find more ruins, but... It's not really an immediate priority, because even if we find ruins there, we can't do them. This is hunt down dire wolves for 2 skulls. Too difficult, sorry. We're in one of the tougher parts of the game now, because all we can really still do is grey 1 skull missions, but because a lot of our guys are leveling up, the game is giving us less and less of them. Man, if I hadn't taken that house-affiliated 1 skull on patrol, or if I'd fought that orc battle better if I'd pulled it into militia, it wouldn't have been set back so far. Oh well. So even though those orcs closed in on us, I should have just retreated immediately and then run away to see if I can find some military backup. So, if I'm really honest with myself, it's not that I can't do the house-affiliated 1 skull mission, it's that I did it stupidly and didn't get backup, because I was strong enough to do the mission, but not without backup. So for the moment, we're still strong enough to do those type of missions, but not without backup. Take a good long look at our frontline lads. A level 4, a level 5, a 5, a 5, 5, a 3. 2 3s. Let's put the 2 3s somewhere more near the middle. But if we were to do that 1 skull mission again with this lineup, would it have been that devastating? Probably, but if we had been smart and just pulled those orcs into backup, we probably could have done it. I kind of feel like maybe I'm overreacting in terms of not being able to do that mission. Have a little think about it. I think maybe I'm being too... I think I'm being probably too conservative. I should be doing 1 skull house-affiliated patrol missions, because you can get reinforcements on them. But if it's a house-affiliated 1 skull, kill goblins or kill orcs, we can't do it. Okay. Yes, let's take it that way. As it is, there's a 3 skull here, so we'll turn that down. That would be probably like 15 bloody direwolves, which would rip us to shreds. Here's a 1 skull, whatever it is, we'll do it. Starving, why? Bandits keep sneaking in during the night. Defend ourselves. Defend us from bandits. These should pay well. 660, I want more. 730, I accept. Drive off bandits at Black Fort. This should be pretty doable because it's a 1 skull. I want to give us a drink to improve our spirits before we go. Just got to find the drunkard. Oh, here we go. Ebrecht is a drunkard. So you put him into reserves and then give everybody a drink. That way he doesn't. That way he doesn't get the drunk debuff. I also meant to pick one of my lads as the new sergeant. Ooh, it's got to be Tattoo Devil, but already he's leveled up the wrong way. Maybe that'll work out nicely for him because he really isn't mobile. So he's got Shield Expert though. That's a kind of a waste. Okay, when he levels up now, we'll take Rally the Troops. And then he can move into a pikeman role. We then just lose out on Shield Expert, but I mean, being on the back line means he's less affected by maimed foot. I mean, is there in theory a problem with having a sergeant on the front line, other than he's more likely to take damage? Let's see who else has a proclivity for being a sergeant. Ulrich is a candidate, but any of the new guys have stars in Resolve? No. Okay then, Tattoo Devil. Sergey and Sergeant Tattoo Devil. And he's quite close to a level up. Ready the troops. And we'll keep buffing his resolve from now on. I doubt he's going to survive too long, but even if he just survives long enough for us to find another person who we can get super lucky to get brain damaged. Yeah, this is Black Fort. Have they got marksmen? Okay, so we'll be fighting that at night then. Which does mean we should just camp it up until night. What is this? While traipsing between the trees, a man suddenly emerges from one of the bushes. Twigs and brush are all twisted up in his sweat-swept hair. He rears up at the sight of you. Please, no more! You raise your hand to calm him, then ask what's going on. The stranger takes a step back. Please, no more! He turns and runs off, dashing his way back from whence he came. Carsten hurries to your side. Do we follow him? Sure, follow him, quick. You follow the man into the thicket. His muddy footsteps aren't hard to track, his ungraceful retreat leaving much evidence, but suddenly they disappear. The man exited into a clearing, and then his tracks are gone. You hear a whistle above you. Looking up, you see the man sitting on a branch. He waves. Howdy, strangers. He glances across the clearing. Men are approaching, and they are well armed. The man in the tree snorts. Goodbye, strangers. Oh, you bastard! To arms! Oh, my word. And it's in the forest as well. 7 raiders. Okay, well. This is a first. I've never encountered this event before. This is kind of cool. Does Bullhooker, can we close in on him melee range? Now, a Bullhooker can only move 1 square and then attack. So if he moves here, he can attack into this square. So, we move back, we hold the line here. Make him come to us. We'll close in on him when the time is right. In fact, I'm going to have Grimold take this bit of high cover or high ground around here. I don't understand why forest ground is so difficult to move through. That doesn't make any sense to me. Anyway. So Eberict will go here. Pikeman behind him. And we'll put Meinhof on this bit of high ground. Winrick will make for that bit of high ground. Tattoo Devil. Maybe Tattoo Devil goes for that high ground. Yeah, then Eberict goes there. Winrick goes there. Ooh, Eagle actually has to be careful. He doesn't have great armor. 1 bullhook shot will absolutely ruin his life. One step forward, attack into those squares. Yeah, stay where you are. Actually, Bertwin, you can stay where you are, that's fine. Oh, is that a leader? Oh, Jesus. Otto Fourfingers, oh, Christ. Fucking game just doesn't give you a break, does it? Okay, so what's the plan for Otto Fourfingers? We're just gonna put probably Mikey into that square and just keep his shield up, and then we can try to chop through his shield maybe, and then we'll have 2. So yeah, if we put Mikey there, then we can put 1, 2, 3 pikemen there. All 3 can stab it into that square where he'll be standing. Yeah, let's do that. Lord, this is scary. We won't be closing in for another turn or 2, which is something. We will, however, need another bullhooker / pikeman to go there. So I think we'll use Carsten, Herman, and Meinhof and Mikey to take down the leader. Skolder moves forward. Grimold comes to help on this flank. Man, actually, it's during the day. Yes, I can get my archer up onto high ground and have him whip out his bow. Do that. Oh, throwing javelins, you bastard. Ouchie! Close in on these pukes and just kill them as quickly as we can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So that's all of them at least. Oh, hang on. By blocking this up, have we forced the... Yeah, we've forced the leader to not even come at us through there. That's interesting. What does that do for us? Does that help? Kinda does. As the devil moves forward... Actually, no, it's just... If I move my shield guys forward, my pikeman can get a shot off this turn, but maybe just be patient. Oh, no, he is still coming. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Here's what I'll do here. I'll move Ebrecht forward with the shield up. Oh, you missed that. Good, now our pikemen on these squares are safe. Get your bow out. I need 1, 2, and 3 to get into position here. Aha! Good stabbing. Bertwin. This would be great if you could hit. Miss, but at least he's building up a stack of fast adaption. Ouchie! Okay, we'll just ignore this lad. Oh my god! Bastard. 253s or 167? 253s, I think. Not much damage. Chance percent to hit, so 76 to knock him away. You guys done already, Skolder? Okay, I'll pick this up another time. I need to go back to some CSGO. We'll be back in a bit. No, I can't. Oh, hang on. Skolder, I need to. Can you guys wait like 5-10 minutes? I just need to finish this battle, I'm afraid. Sorry, mate. Need to fight these bloody raiders. Miss? Good. Well, he won't be us for another turn or two, so... Oh, beautiful. Let's keep doing damage here while we can. I shouldn't turn down these chances to do damage. Just make sure this is all inaccessible. Good. He's going to whip out some ranged weapons, I imagine. Shields up. Hold the line. Keep poking. Great work. Oh, those fast adaptation strikes. Oh, he doesn't have fast adaptation. He's only level 1. Miss. Whew. Oh god, more throwing axes. Ah, it's a bad time to miss. Ow! Flail really hurts. Okay, Egil, who do you have sight of? That lad, 62%. 33. Yeah, I think that's probably your best bet. 240s or 162? 240s. Hey! And that means we can reinforce this flank with more frontline lads. Although Ulrich is probably a good bet to help Mikey. You know what, if we go hard at these lads and kill them as quick as we can get reinforcements here sooner. Which is... Oh, come on! Damn it, Bertwin. Miss. Miss. Scary. Scary. Good, at least the armor should hold up there for a little while. And I want Lord Skolder ready to change places here. If Mikey needs to escape, he can knock him away, or we can poke him away. Mikey moves there. Skolder takes his place. These lads are going to start advancing, so just hold the line. I think... Let's just go all out at trying to destroy his shield as soon as we can. And I want to keep trying to poke him away. Because that way... I can make him move and then attack once, rather than attack twice every turn. Ouchie! Oh damn, I need to get Ebrick out of there, he's taking a lot of damage. Good stabbing. Okay, this puke should bleed to death fairly soon. Lads are getting closer. Oh, thank goodness. Oh god, we need to get Bertwin out of there. Yeah, with his shield raised, it's damn near impossible to hit him. All Ulrich can really do is get to within space to get onto him, into that spot I mean. I need Winrick to bash him away and Grimald to poke him away, which lets Ebrick to move away that way. God. Or just kill that guy, it's also a good option. Solid option. Golda, just wait. Egil, I need you to do some damage here, mate. Headshots would be a great bonus. Yep, those are just going to keep missing, unfortunately. Oh, whoops, I'm supposed to be punching him away. Great. Yeah, that shield should go down soon. Only problem, okay, sweet, has this worked perfectly? I think it has. Ebrick's away. And Ulrich can take his place. Woo. We'll ignore that guy for this turn because he's just using riposte. Kill all the other bastards as they come into range, no doubt, this turn. Still do have a problem here though. Mikey is getting exhausted. I am hoping that Mikey should be able to break that shield fairly soon. You bastard. How dare you. Oh, great work. That's you, devil. Headshot. Oh, nice la. Come on. There we go. There's your shield now, you bastard. Everett, just stay alive. Oh, beautiful. We do need to get Otto Four Fingers away from Mikey, who is exhausted. Skulder, just keep waiting in the wings. You'll get your chance in a sec, mate. The good thing is these three should be able to start hitting him now without that shield. Woo! Woo! He is still very scary though. Look at that. Oh my word, he does damage. I just need one of these two pokes or this slam. Oh no, one of the two pokes need to get him away. Yes, cool. That guy should bleed to death in the next turn. But I want to kill him before then because the bleed damage only gets applied after he has his turn, so he can get an attack off before it applies. Oh god. Die! Yes, that guy's fleeing. Awesome. Come on. Come on, team. Land one of the damn pokes already. You can start running at these lads now, particularly because this guy's fleeing. We still have a serious problem here, though. Mikey, do you just try to go straight through him? 10 fatigue. Just wait. Hope he doesn't take too much damage in the next turn. Can Mikey move that far? Yeah, he can. There's a time to try help here with this bloody Otto Four Fingers. Good, get wrecked. Oh, Struth. Oh, can't hit this guy. Ulrich, you guys need to try to get around him. God, his defense must be huge. 44%. I just need one of these pokes to land. So using the bow and arrow is probably too risky because it's going to hit the guy in front. Mikey's probably going to die here. And we don't have the energy to poke. Fuck's sake. And Mikey can't even try bash him away. Yeah, Mikey's dead. God damn it. Well, he's going to die soon, and then Skolder will just take his place. Ah! So freaking frustrating. Dead. Oh! How many more hits can he take? I should be able to get 3 pokes off this turn though. I just need one of those 3 pokes to actually land and move him away. Too risky. Oh my god, Mikey. Is he too exhausted to use knockback? And Herman's too exhausted to use his poke. This is bad. And Carsten is too exhausted to poke. Fuck's sake. The only way Grimald could have got a poke off was if he could have moved 1 square, which he can't do. I'll be amazed if Mikey survives another turn. He most likely won't. That was our only chance, really. Everyone else has to try to get around this guy. 45% chance here, try. Bounces off the shield. Mikey's shield. I suppose, hang on to your fatigue. If he survives by some miracle, he can try use knockback. Or get his shield up. Dead. Well, struck him down at least, not dead, not dead, struck down. Still sucks though. And that's wave, made everyone waver, which is less 10% less chance to hit him. We already can't hit him. There we go. And that's minus 10% chance to hit because of wavering. I mean, it's great that we're going to take down a bandit leader, but holy crap, at what cost? This is just thick mossy running through. Should it really be giving him a movement penalty that much? Look at that, 29% chance to hit. What a joke. Just keep trying, lads. Oh, no, he's confident as well. That's plus 10 accuracy. Lord Skolder's going to go down as well. We just need to get some fucking damage on this guy. Run. Oh my word, this is a nightmare. Note to self, don't follow the person on that event. Hey, some precious bit of damage gets through. This is actually the problem with destroying an enemy's shield. He's now got double grip, which gives him plus 25% damage. You could make the argument that once they fix flails properly, then flails are what you want to use, because you just ignore the shield. And he doesn't get the damage boost from two-handed. Look at this, we're just going to keep... He's going to kill all 11 of us. Because we can't hit him, his base defense is too high. There, finally a shot gets through. God, this is a fucking nightmare. And Egil is out of ammunition. Perfect. Herman has probably missed the last 8 shots in a row he's taken. He is a level 1, I suppose. Hopeless, just absolutely hopeless. Dead. Now Skolder is running. Why did he move away? If he had just stayed in contact, he could have got 3 shots against him. Poor Skolder. Potentially might not be the worst because we can get more lads into contact with him. Austin's not the person to be in contact with, only 48 armor. If I keep getting around him, Ulrich needs to get into contact with him. We run it, well, fuck yeah, we're gonna run him down. Now he's closed in on one of my pikemen. I'm an idiot. It takes an age to even get into melee range. No, Skulder! Okay, Ulrich's in melee range. Oh my word, it just bounces off the armor. It's hell! Oh, he's almost dead. Headshot, beautiful. One more shot. Come on, lads. Grimold, you can do this. Fuck! Whew. Oh, finally. Lucky the farmhand. Suffers missing nose. Not bad. And we get lamellar armor. Amazing. Oh, that's amazing. But no one's got the fatigue to wear it. I mean, it's nice to have. And we got the worn mail shirt back. On balance, that's a victory for us. But it has set us back from being able to do this mission. So we just have to go back to Tannin Vela. Heal up. Oh my god. Okay, I'll pick this up in a sec. I'll go play some Counter-Strike.